Hello, this is Daz, and this is October of 2018's Top 5 Craziest Stories. Number 5. Police dash cam catches mid-road deer fight. An Ohio police officer's dashboard camera captured an unusual scene, two deer duking it out with their antlers in the middle of the road. The Blue Ash Police Department posted a video to Facebook showing the dash cam footage recorded early Wednesday morning in a residential neighborhood. The officer's car stops to watch two deer fighting at the side of the road, and the buck brawl soon spreads out into the middle of the street. Normally, BAPD would not tolerate fighting in the streets. We thought it was best to let nature take its course in this instance, the post said. And I just found that story ironic because oftentimes deer crash into people's cars, or people crash into deer, but in this case, two deer are crashing into one another, having some sort of dispute. Number 4. Creepy playing cards unnerve New York State neighbors. Residents of a New York State neighborhood said they were unnerved to find playing cards in the mailbox as part of an apparent Halloween prank. Neighbors in the Nevins Road area of Henrietta said that they found Joker playing cards in their mailboxes in recent days, bearing what appears to be fake blood and a date, 10/31, Halloween. Is it a sign that they're going to come back on Halloween and do something to my property, to my dog, resident Michelle Meyer told WHEC-TV. I think the intent was to scare people, and I don't understand why. This was funny. Meyer said he believes at least 6 neighbors have found similar cards in their mailboxes. It seems small, and I want to hope it's a prank. But you can't assume it's a prank, Meyer said. Not anymore. The Monroe County Sheriff's Officer is investigating. Number 3. Kangaroo meat served in Nebraska school student, superintendent says. A Nebraska superintendent is apologizing for anxiety and any harm caused after school chef served, without disclosing, kangaroo meat to students. A head cook in the state's Potter Dix Public School District served up the meat on October 10th as part of a chili dish mixed with meat, Superintendent Mike Williams wrote in a letter to parents and students. The chef, Kevin Fry, used the meat because of its nutritional value. Williams said he noted that while the meat was legal to sell and eat and not unhealthy or dangerous, it has to meet USDA standards in order for companies to sell it. Students should know what's in the food they're eating. If a family wants to eat exotic foods, they can do so on their own time, not at school, he wrote. If we were to have foods or ingredients that are out of the ordinary, they should be listed on the menu so that students and families are aware of what they're being served. The superintendent added, Potter Dix Public Schools will in no way be serving food of this nature again, period. Fry, according to KSID Radio, was fired on Wednesday afternoon. And I just think it's creepy because given last time's stories, there was a Chinese restaurant that was caught with deer meat, and not that deer meat is inedible, but it just shows you never know what you're eating sometimes. And number 2, police find stolen donut van and share treats with homeless. It was a lucky day for some Florida police officers who recovered a stolen van filled with Krispy Kreme donuts. Clearwater Police posted a photo on Facebook of a group of officers standing in front of a van holding boxes of tasty treats. The Tampa Bay Times reports the van was reported stolen Tuesday morning in Lake City, which is 193 miles north of Clearwater. The van loaded with donuts was spotted in Clearwater on Tuesday afternoon. The Facebook posting says the store manager donated the cargo to the officers. They saved some donuts to eat and handed out the rest to the area's homeless. Authorities are still looking for the van thief. I just wonder who would steal donuts and abandon them altogether. In number 1, man breaks into home, makes eggs and babes. An Alabama woman says a man broke into her house and made himself breakfast, took a bath, and washed his clothes. Mary Royster tells Way TV she came home Tuesday and found a strange man who wouldn't leave. He told her he was waiting for his clothes to dry. 31-year-old Tyler Love is now back in the Limestone County Jail on a charge of burglary. He had been released just last week after serving time for another burglary. Royster says every drawer in her house had been searched through, and Love made himself scrambled eggs, took a bath, shaved, and brushed his teeth. Royster says finding the man in her home was scary, but he wasn't violent, and she can laugh about it now. I'm glad that she wasn't scared, but that's just really odd, and the fact that he would try to burglarize someone else again and do all of that in itself is strange. I just wonder if he's all there all the way. But those are this month's top 5 stories. Let me know which one you thought was number 1, and if there are other stories that I didn't share, then feel free to share them in the comments section, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you in next Monday's live chat. Take care, and God bless.